last words. You just witnessed 2 of my worst times going up that. How we doing, guys? It is a beautiful, beautiful morning. I'm out with Garrett and Kraig. We're actually on a Patreon ride today. You might recognize this trail. You've seen it on the channel a number of times. I'm on the old trusty 217 2017 KTM 250 XC. And when we left the truck a little bit ago, it said it was 28 degrees. So it's a little chilly. The ground's still frozen. Except for here where you get the sun, then it's a little better. Stop and make sure my companions are doing all right. I can hear them. Yeah, so we've got Garrett and Kraig. They're from St. George. They're up here riding with us today. Made the trek. Nice move. That was a good move.
Well, I didn't want to go clear around.
Yeah. These fall mornings are so, smell so good up here. We're just about getting out of the single track stuff we can ride up here. I mean, we're into, this is October 5th. Probably, this video probably won't come out until December, the way things are rolling, but yeah, this is an October 5th morning, and real soon we're gonna have to just kind of resort to the desert. Sit down here because this thing will not let me stand up. So I try to ride the desert only in the winter time, because I ride the mountain single track like this in the summer, and then I'll ride the desert type stuff once this closes down and we get snow on it, or it gets too muddy. Either way. Stop right here because this is one of the harder hill climbs, but I want to make sure those guys make it up this. Go ahead, Sam. Take us down to Second Water, and then we'll head down to Cliffs of Doom. You lead. I thought it was war paint.
It is war paint. Shut up.
The one thing you really want to do is make sure your gas is on.
So Garrett and Kraig have watched the channel a lot, and they've seen Cliffs of Doom on here, and they wanted to come see it. Once they saw it, they weren't necessarily all that keen about dropping down it and then coming back up it. They're good riders, but they just like, I'm not sure it's worth the risk today, which I totally get. But I'm like, well, I'm down here, so I want to climb it. So, and stupidly enough, I tell them, hey, I've actually never not made it except for one time on the beta, and it wasn't the beta's fault, it was my fault. And true to form, I go ahead and I screw it up here on like one of my favorite bikes ever. So it's not the bike, it's the rider. Watch this.
Just like, woo! Famous last words. Okay.
I'm already.
He's got to get back on the horse quick.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, they nailed it. I wanted to get back on the horse immediately. I was so frustrated with myself right then, trying not to let it show, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm going to turn around, I'm gonna freaking eat this thing for breakfast. And then I go up and I make it up, but I don't make it as cleanly as I want, and I'm like, okay, and whenever there's a crowd around here, pressure's on, and I suck it up. So then I'll come back and I'll hit it a third time just to make sure that I can show, hey, I can do this cleanly for my mental sanity.
You just witnessed 2 of my worst times going up that.
I never want to leave anything on a low note, and right at that point I was like, I don't want to leave having kind of ridden that way. I want to leave knowing that I own this obstacle because I've owned it so many times. And so I'll turn around, and this is just about a mental thing. It's just about confidence, making sure that when I leave here, I know that I own that section of the trail and it doesn't own me. And so I come back and I hit it a third time, and I finally make it cleanly, which is what I should have done the first time and what I've done basically every other time, most of the other times that I've ridden this.